A much-needed bounce-back performance for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And before I get into it too much, I don't know if any of the Seattle Mariner fans are going to start watching this video right now. But if you are, I appreciate all the love. Even though the Jays have been stinking the big wad and you guys are enjoying that because your team is winning, I appreciate all the love and the great comments that I've seen in the comments section. 13,000 views as well. Bananas. And for all the new subscribers, welcome. I really do appreciate it. But let's break this down as the Toronto Maple Leafs get a 7-4 victory tonight over the Nashville Predators. They needed a bounce back outing in the second night of a back-to-back. Caden Primo getting his Leafs debut. And they pick up the 7-4 W. Now, you knew you were going to need some offense, right? Caden Primo, let's be honest, he's not some young stud coming up from the minor leagues. No, he hasn't played a game in the National Hockey League since December of 2024. There's a reason for that. Now, his AHL numbers are very good, but we have seen that before. You guys remember Garrett Sparks? Yeah, Garrett Sparks was an incredible AHL goaltender for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We all know what happened at the NHL level. Nothing good. So, not going to dwell on it too much. I thought he was fine, and then let a couple easy ones go there in the third period, but I thought he was fine. Kept your team in the game, was okay, was good enough, but your offense came to play in this one, right? Early on in the contest, I mean, just under midway through, puck gets back to the point. Who put it back there? Was it Nylander? I don't know who it was, but Matthew... Holy smokes, Matthew Nyes. I'm all over the place with names. Jake McCabe fires one on. Looks like it goes off the stick of Jonathan Marchessault in front of the net. And it goes off the bar and in past the goaltender. And the Leafs got a 1-0 lead just under midway through the period. McCabe from Dakota Joshua and John Tavares at 8:42. 5 minutes after that, Leafs get a glorious opportunity, right? They come to the neutral zone. Nylander stops up at the blue line, gives it to OEL, who's getting into the zone. And Matias Michelli goes right back door. The defender stays on him. Ekman-Larsson tries to find Michelli back door, but it goes off the stick of the defender and into the top corner of the net. It's a couple greasy ones to start, but who cares? Leafs got a 2-0 lead. OEL's goal assisted by Willie Nylander and Simone Benoit at 13:34 the first period. You go into the intermission, you're up 2-0. Shots are 9-8 Leafs. We're feeling good. They needed a good period, and they got it there. But you want to come out in the second period and keep going. Well, they don't. 3:21 in. Puck gets shot on by, I think it was Brady Shea. And it gets deflected on, and it was kind of, it either hit, who was it? Carlo in front of the net, or Michael McCarron. And it bounces down in between the legs of Caden Primo. And McCarron bangs it home for his first goal of the season at 3:21, and the deficit's cut in half now. It's 2-1. Less than a minute after that, though, they forecheck hard. Tanev turns the puck over, and everyone's puck watching, and Eric Howla is alone in front of the net, and he buries it. And just like that, we're tied. Like, not good. But then 4 minutes after that, the Leafs could have just sat back and let this thing completely fall apart, but they do not. Let's talk about this goal, because it was beautiful. Nylander enters the offensive zone, drops it off for Matias Michelli, gives it back to Nylander, walks the blue line, and he gives it to OEL kind of right at the top of the slot. And Nylander keeps streaking down the far side. It was like a beautiful give and go from OEL and Willie. And Willie fires it on low. Tavares in his office, right in front of the net, bangs home the rebound. A beautiful goal from the Toronto Maple Leafs to regain the lead. It's 3-2. That goal was at 8:49 of the second period. John Tavares' first of the season from Willie Nylander and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And you're back in front 3-2. 7 minutes after that, the Leafs' third line going out there. I think it was Domi, Robertson, and McMahon, I believe it was. A bunch of speed. They were flying out there. I thought Bobby McMahon had his best game of the season, no doubt about it. Robertson crossed the blue line, and McMahon is flying through the neutral zone. He crossed the blue line with the puck, and he tries to fire it on. It gets blocked initially by Brady Shea, but he bangs home the rebound. And again, that catches Brady Shea didn't know where the puck was. You look at the replay, he's looking off into the corner like, where'd the puck go? Goaltender already reacted to the initial shot. It was a quick rebound shot from Bobby McMahon. Buries it. Leafs regain their 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. That goal was at 16:24 of the second period from Nick Robertson and OEL. And you go into the second intermission, you're up 2 goals. Shots on goal were 13-6 in favor of the Preds, but you're feeling okay. You're up 2 heading into the third. Let's keep this thing going. Let's talk about this third period, shall we? Because it was nice. Easton Cowan gets the puck just inside the Leafs blue line, gives it to Austin Matthews. All of a sudden, him and Matthew Nyes have a 2-on-1. Beautiful sauce from Austin Matthews to get it across the ice to Nyes, and you know it's going back to him. And it's a beautiful feed. Matthews buries it for his first goal of the season against the goaltender, the empty netter there, I believe, against the Habs. And, hey, Leafs regain. At least they have a 3-goal lead now. They didn't have a 3-goal lead at any point in this game. They have a 3-goal lead. 5-2 they lead. Was early on in the third period, right? I was midway through. 10:42. Again, I was half asleep because I had a long day, long night last. I'm dead. I was exhausted. But anyways, Matthew Nyes and Easton Cowan get assists on the goal. Easton Cowan picking up his first point in the National Hockey League. Congrats to him for that. And more importantly, the Leafs have a 3-goal lead. 10:42 into the period. 6 minutes later, Roman Josi fires one on, kind of floats one from the point. It has eyes. It beats Caden Primo. Less than a minute after that, Austin Matthews buries the empty netter from Nyes and Tavares. His second of the night, third on the year. Both 2 of them empty netters, but who cares? You know, a couple minutes after that, Nick Perbix scores, and it's back within 2. And then it's like, okay, like, what are we doing here? And Nylander buries an empty netter assisted by Matthew Nyes, his second goal of the season. And the Leafs win it 7-4. Shots on goal in the third period with 13-10 in favor of the Buds. But they get outshot 31-28 for the game. Isn't hockey weird? Right? Sports are weird, let's be honest. But hockey weird because you outshot the Red Wings, was like 40-15, and you lose. And you get outshot by 3, 31-28, and you win the hockey game 7-4. It is what it is. All right, the Predators aren't a great hockey team, and you did your job today. Gave them their first regulation loss. Meanwhile, the Leafs power play still can't score, albeit Morgan Riley had a wide open 4x6 and put it wide somehow. But they were 0 for 2 in the power play. They killed off both penalty kills in this one. All right, let's talk about quick player stats and wrap it up. Caden Primo, like I mentioned, first game with the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is what it is for him, right? 4 goals on 31 shots. You won the hockey game. I think that's really all that matters to me right now is you won the game on the second night of a back-to-back with Caden Primo in the net. I mean, look at his career stats, right? They're not great. He had an .836 save percentage last year in 11 games. An .836. In 23 games with the Habs the year before, he had a .910 save, and you're like, whoa, okay, cool. .852 the year before, .868 the year before that, .849 the year before that. It hadn't been good for Caden Primo in the National Hockey League. He kind of looks small in the net. Again, I don't know how big is he actually. Is he 6 anything? He's 6'3". He doesn't look it to me. Anyways, but regardless of that, you got the victory. Who cares? Key players, Austin Matthews, 2 goals and a +3. Had 5 shots on net. Love that he's ripping the puck. John Tavares, a 3-point night, goal and 2 assists, a +2. And OEL, a goal and 2 assists and a +2. Willie Nylander, 3-point night, a goal and 2 assists as well, and a +1. Had 4 shots on net. Greg Berube asked him to shoot more. He did that. Jake McCabe, a goal and a +2. Bobby McMahon, again, I thought that was his best game of the season. He had a goal and a +1, had 4 shots on net, had a couple hits as well. Matthew Nyes, 3 assists, +2. That's after he blocked a shot in the first period, and it looked pretty ugly. Also had 3 shots on goal and 2 hits. Great job for Matthew Nyes. Easton Cowan with an assist and a +2. Simone Benoit, an assist and a +2. Nick Robertson, assist and a +1. Dakota Joshua had an assist in this one as well. And you got the victory. Another regulation W for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now they welcome in the New York Rangers to Scotiabank Arena on Thursday night. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there. Expect Igor Shesterkin to be in the net for the Rangers, and he is doing just fine for them. He is 2-1 with a .67 goals against and a .976 save percentage so far this year. Hey, let's see what they can do. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button. You guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'll talk to you guys Raptors edition tomorrow, preseason game 5 at TD Garden against the Celtics. 7:30 tip-off there for the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 3, the ALCS, goes tomorrow night in Seattle. Shane Bieber going up against George Kirby? I haven't really looked too much. It's probably going to be George Kirby, right? Yeah, he gets the bump for them, so we'll see how that one goes. And for the Toronto Maple Leafs, like we said, they're back in action Thursday at Scotiabank Arena against the New York Rangers. Igor Shesterkin and Anthony Stolar is the expected starters there at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight. Talk to you guys then.